One, two, keep lifting me high. Keeps lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quenching my desire, and I'll be at your side forevermore. You know your love keeps lifting me higher, higher, higher and higher. You know your love keeps on higher and higher. Woo! Higher. I think we gotta take it higher. Once when I was downhearted, disappointment was my closest friend. But then you came and he soon departed, and he never showed his face again. You know your love keeps lifting me higher, higher and higher. You know your love keeps on higher and higher. How's everyone doing this afternoon? Woo! We're having a blast, but you know, we got to take it down for a second because I'm so glad I finally found you. Yeah, you're my one in a million, girl. Now with my loving arms around, it ain't gonna keep our loving down. We're gonna face the world. How are we doing, Plymouth? Everyone's doing well, doing well. I said, how are we doing, Plymouth? We are the Hyannis Sound. We're so happy to be out here on this rainy afternoon. We're gonna make it brighter. Your love keeps lifting me higher, higher and higher. You know your love keeps on higher and higher. Your love higher. Oh, higher, baby. Your love keeps lifting me higher and higher. I don't know about you guys, but as soon as we started ripping that song, I felt like I was doing something wrong here in the library. But it's a wonderful acoustic in here. I hope everyone that's trying to read out there is still able to focus. But we are the Hyannis Sound, and we're so happy to be over here in Plymouth for the afternoon. We don't get off the Cape very often, so it's always a pleasure to go across the bridge and get to see some new faces over here in Plymouth. Is this anyone's first Hyannis Sound show? I'm just curious. Oh my gosh, welcome. Thank you for coming. To give you a little bit of context as to these 10 vineyard vines, pastel-clad young men, the group was started back in 1994, actually, by a guy who brought 10 college singers from across the Northeast down to Cape Cod They had a house. They didn't have much of a repertoire. They didn't really have much of a plan, to be honest. But through working day jobs and then singing in the evening on the street, at restaurants, pretty much anywhere they could, they built up a reputation on the Cape. And alumni over the past 27 years helped to build up that reputation even more. And now this is our full-time summer job. So it's a very, very unique and amazing summer experience. And as I'm saying that, it's kind of wild that this is our third to last day here on the Cape, or here together for the summer, for our summer season, as we're all college students or recent college grads. So we're really happy to be spending one of our last days here with you all, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. This next tune that you're going to hear is it's a bit of a classic as well, just like that last one by Jackie Wilson. This one is done by the Foundations originally, and it's a really fun tune, so I hope you enjoy. One, two. Waiting on the phone for you. Don't break my heart.
Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. Still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. I'll be your friend, and you told me time and again, but you're late. I wait around, I run to the door, I can't take anymore. It's not you that let you down. Baby, try to find a little time, and I'll make you mine. I'll be home, I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. Why do you build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. You were a toy, but I could be the boy you adore if you just let me know. Run true, I'm attracted to you all the more. Why do I need you so? Baby, try to find a little time. Hey, beside the phone.
Now every night I saw my buttercup hoping it would do something. Every night it goes straight to voicemail. But I really hope today the buttercup will keep on, and that the TV takes it from all these years. Hello? Well, if you tell me, are you going to bring my party yet?
No.
Baby, let me down and mess me around, and then worst of all, you sometimes pick up when you say you will. I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. Thank you all so much. That song was Build Me Up Buttercup, originally by the Foundations, as Colin mentioned. It's been a blast singing that one this summer. It was arranged by my roommate, Jarrell, and our music director, Jordan, together. It's a lovely arrangement. But my name is Eric. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Framingham, Massachusetts, not too far away from here. And this is my first summer on Cape Cod singing with the Hyannis Sound. It's been a blast, and as Colin mentioned, we only have a couple more days. And so I'm really trying to live in the moment. It's during the semester, I'm going to be a senior at Harvard and Berkeley, where I study music and psychology. And my life is very, it's planned out. I have a lot of scheduled classes, rehearsals. I do a lot of music on campus. And so the summer is a nice time to, even though we have a busy schedule as well, especially in these last couple of weeks, we have a little bit more flexibility. And so I'm trying to make the most of it and be as spontaneous as I can. And last night, probably 11:30 p.m., and we were all just kind of hanging out in our living room. And I had the urge to take a jog. And so I did. And I ran just around the block and just, I don't know, it was this little adrenaline rush. Like, I'm running way later than I probably should be running around outside, but I'm just going to do it and be a little spontaneous. And so I highly recommend, if you have an impulse to do something, do it because, I saw some people, they were hanging out outside. I waved hi. They were like, "What are you doing out here?" Just jogging. And I came back to the living room and kept hanging out. And it was like, I felt like I hadn't missed anything, but I just rejuvenated my spirits a little bit. And we're going to try to keep rejuvenating your spirits with some more music. But this next one's sort of an emotional ballad that definitely speaks to how we're all trying to savor these last couple days and really slow down.
Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. But then if you're so smart, tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey, but you know that when the truth gets told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. Although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. And you're right. You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you crazy child, and take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can't afford to lose a day or two. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? And you know that when the truth gets told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Why don't you realize Vienna waits for you? It's waiting for you. Vienna waits for you. Thank you guys so much. That song was Vienna by Billy Joel. Anyone familiar with that tune? Yeah, a lot of fans. I'm a big Billy Joel fan. Me and Matt, actually, we are roommates together, like Eric and Jarrell mentioned. And both of us are huge Billy Joel fans, so sometimes we'll just sit up like talking about our favorite songs with people that we meet after the show. So it's kind of my favorite thing that like music so transcends these boundaries between like I was born like way after any of his music came out, but they're like some of my favorite songs ever, and I think probably some of yours as well. It's very exciting to me. Hello to the internet, which I'm now seeing has been watching us this whole time. Hi. Yeah, I'm shorter than these guys, but I look taller in real life, don't I? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Hey, I'm 5'7", but I look 6'3" on this. This is great. No, my name is Savadu. I'm 21 years old. I'm from San Jose, California. Any California people here in Plymouth, Massachusetts? Wait, really? That's the best thing ever. Where in California were you from? Gosh. Oh, wait, Campbell? Oh my gosh, you're like right next door. That's so exciting. When I'm not singing a cappella with these guys, though, I go to NYU where I study musical theater and environmental studies, and I sing with a group called the NYU Enharmonics. So about to switch gears radically from singing like 70s, 80s music and go sing contemporary pop music for the rest of my year. So excited for that change and also a little sad to be able to leave these guys behind. But we're singing in a library right now, which is kind of wild because when I was a kid, I think the place that I spent more time than anywhere else other than my own house was probably libraries around San Jose. I went to the Campbell Library. There's so many around my area. But because of that, I would check out tons and tons of books. And at my school, there was something called the AR program, which is you would get points for reading books of various difficulties. And the points were like, it was like blue, green, red, and then black. Those were the levels of difficulty. And by like second grade, I was only reading black and red dots. Like that's where my head was kind of at. Yeah, not to flex in a library or anything. Yeah, I couldn't read. Anyway, but my first grade teacher, she had this program to like get us really interested in reading. And it was every 10 points, you could cash them in. Either 5 points, you could cash them in for candy, or 10 points, you could cash them in for McDonald's. A black or red dot is like 40 points. I read a lot of books. I ate a lot of McDonald's. That poor teacher. Oh, I love her so much. Her name is Mix Nixon. And today, I like go back and I visit school and I say hi to her. And I think the reason she still entertains that friendship is because she has to at this point, because she's invested maybe $200 into McDonald's for just one student. Isn't that kind of fun? Yeah. If you're a teacher, I really hope you don't try that. If you're planning on going into teaching, I see some young friends in the back, don't do that with kids. We will constantly surprise you. But we've got some more music for you guys, and it's going to be sung by a guy who's a bit taller than me and probably learned to read much, much later than I did. Oh, man. That one hurt a little bit. Now come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's fly down to Peru. In Llama Land, there's a one-man band in Hilt. There's food for you. Come fly with me, let's float off in the blue. In the blue. Once I get you up there where the air is rarefied, we'll just fly starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear angels cheer when we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. Well, you just say the words and we'll beat the birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for flying honeymoon, they say. So come fly with me, let's fly away. Take it away, boys.
Come fly with us and hear our voices ring. We're glad you found the Hyannis Sound and you're here to hear us sing. Now come on, Jimmy, go out and do your thing.
Once I get you there, we'll just fly starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear angels cheer when we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. You just say the words and we'll beat the birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for flying honeymoon, they say. So come fly with me, let's fly. Back up, let's fly away. Oh, I said fly. Oh, let's fly. Let's fly.
Thank you guys so much. That song is always a fun one to get to sing. That's Come Fly With Me by Frank Sinatra, as I'm sure many of you guys are familiar. That song was arranged by Eric Carlin. He's our jazz man extraordinaire. He's got all the cool harmonies in there. So thank you for doing that. My name is Jimmy. I'm 19 years old, and this is my second summer singing with Hyannis Sound. It's always a blast to come back. And I'm very excited to come back next summer for my third year. Woo! But in between now and then, I'm going to have to go back to UNH, where I'm studying computer science, and do all the typing and all the coding up there. A lot less fun than singing on Cape Cod or in the Massachusetts area. Oh my goodness. I have to say, I do enjoy it, but I don't know. Something about singing with all these boys and having the best friends in my life, I'll miss this while I'm there. But the other day, I think it was actually yesterday, we had a beach day. It was wonderful. We haven't gotten to the beach a ton this summer. And I was reminded of this funny story today when I walked out of the car and had forgotten my umbrella. We had set up a bunch of beach umbrellas. I think it was like 10 of them. And what always happens when it's a windy day and there's umbrellas is they all go flying, they all flip inside out. But there was one specific moment where I was a little bit scared for the safety of all these guys around me. We were sitting down in our little park with all of our 10 umbrellas around us, and one of them flips inside out. It's right behind me, and I was like, oh goodness, I'll have to fix it.